Hi, first grade. I want you to think back to the last time we had winter, not too long ago. And I want you to think, if there was something that you could do in wintertime right now, what would it be? Would you rather choose sledding, or would you rather choose ice skating, or something else? Well, in the story we're reading today, these kids can't wait to go outside and go ice skating and go sledding in the snow, not ice skating. You can see that this is called Meg and Jim's sled trip. We're going to use the clues, the word clues, the picture clues, and also our schema to see if we can find out what we think might happen in this story. So let's try that right now. Use the words, use the pictures, use our schema to find out what comes next. Let's hunt for clues. I can see that there's snow everywhere. It's probably the middle of winter. They are really nicely bundled up. They've got a sled and they are running. They are running so fast to get to something. I'm going to use my schema and assume that it's probably a hill because you can't really sled along the ground. So they're probably running towards a hill. I can see that this is probably their house where they've come from. And I'm guessing that they're pretty responsible because there's no adult with them. So that tells me, from my schema, that they must be pretty responsible to go ahead and do that by themselves. Is there anything else that you noticed? Did you notice these poles? I like the perspective of how they're bigger at the front, and then as you keep looking backwards, they get smaller. Today, let's look at some words that we may come across in this story. You may notice as you read through this list, the same pattern repeating. Now, the first thing I need to point out to you is this. When you see the double E, you say E. Why, you ask? When you see the double E, you say E. It's a bumblebee party. Like B, C. Beep, free, seed, meat, cheek, sheep, and queen. When you see the double E, you say E. It's a bumblebee party. Ready? Let's go through the list using that E sound. Here we go. K, E, P. You try. Keep. Next one, ready? Here we go. What? E, P. You try. Weep. Nice job. Next one, ready? Here we go. D, E, P. Deep. My camera is backwards, so it looks like beak, because the B and the D sometimes get confused, right? We're going to make sure we get those right. B and D, you hold up your hands like this, and we go A, B, C, D. That's how we know the order of how B and D come and what they look like. S, E, P. You try. Seep. Next one, ready? Here we go. S, T, E, P. You try. Ready? Here we go. Steep. Did you get that T sound in there? Now look, there's a difference. Take a little moment and look at the difference. Do you notice what's different? This sound is no longer the long sound E. Now it's the short sound eh. Here we go. S, T, eh, P. Ready? Now you try. Step. All right, here's the next one. S, T, ah, P. Stop. Long sound or short sound O? Does it make the sound O or does it make the sound ah? T, ah, P. You try. Top. T, I, P. You try. Tip. Z, I, P. You try. R, I, P. You try. I, P. Oh, I did it for you. Whoops. Notice there's been a change. Now we've added a T. T, R, I, P. Trip. T, P. Trap. Now I'm getting all confused about who tries and who doesn't try. Anyway, we give it a go. The next thing we're going to look at is The thing that you may have noticed in that story was that there were a number of double E sounds. So I've got here an E tree. It's a long E tree. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill this E tree up with words that have the long E sound in them. Notice that the word tree has the long E sound at the end. But a lot of long E sounds that have the double E sound have it in the middle of a word. So see if you can go ahead and think of a few before we move on. I thought of a few words. Some of them are from the book and some of them are not. But you can see words like steep, seek, keep. They all have the sound double E in the middle, which makes the sound E, like you're at a bumblebee party. So let's read through these words. We're just going to read them. And remember that they all have the long sound E in the middle. Here we go. Feel, steep, that's in the story, seek, meet, keep, weak, and deep. The final thing we're going to do is look at some sight word songs. That's right, it's my turn to sing, and yours too. Just bump the light. Let me just see if I can wiggle that back in with my foot. Oh, not possible. Let's just go with this light. This looks great. Perfect lighting. So we have a number of words here which are sight words. Sight words are words that are not able to be sounded out until we know the vowel pattern for some of them. But for now, they're high frequency or words that we just need to know. And so you can see here we've got the word good, will, this, have, and the. Have is a great example of a sight word because if you tried to sound that out and you knew the A consonant E sound, it wouldn't work. It would be have. So we need to know that this is just the word have by knowing it by sight. So here are the songs. G-O-O-D, good. G-O-O-D, good. I'm flat on my cushion. No fighting or pushing. We're all being good. G-O-O-D, good. Have goes like this. Have you got a froggy sitting in the pond? H-A-V-E, have. H-A-V-E, have. Have you got a froggy sitting in the pond? H-A-V-E, have. H-A-V-E, have. T-H-E, T-H-E, I can spell the T-H-E, 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 I can spell the T-H-E. The word will goes like this. Oh, will you? Oh, will you? Is W-I-L-L, will you? Oh, will you? Is W-I-L-L, will you ever learn to read and spell, children? Yes, you will. Oh, will you? Oh, will you? Is W-I-L-L, will you? Oh, will you? Is W-I-L-L, will you ever learn to read and spell, children? Yes, you will. It's pretty dramatic. This. Oh, this is spelled T-H-I-S. This is spelled T-H-I-S. This is not mine, this is your mess. This is not mine, this is your mess. Oh, this is spelled T-H-I-S. Okay, first grade, it's time to go and read Meg and Jim's Sled Trip by yourself on the Flyleaf app. Happy reading!